Hello guys, welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube. Today a Ring of Honor DVD review, something we haven't had for a while now. This was one of two that got picked as in voting to see which I get to review for this week. And here we have the second ever pay-per-view from Ring of Honor, the Round Robin Challenge. So this is a remastered edition apparently, with a radioactive kind of symbol on the front, with Lukey, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, and the American Dragon there at the bottom. So this was from March 30th, 2002, from Philadelphia. There's the spine, the disc, and the back, with various screenshots down on the left hand side there. And it caught my eye that this is a RF video release. I didn't realize they released some of the earlier Ring of Honor stuff, so that's pretty cool. You got the logo with the old website address, which is pretty cool. And yeah, the match listings, which we'll go over now. So we had the main round robin tournament itself. So American Dragon versus Lukey with special guest referee Ken Shamrock. We had Christopher Daniels versus Lukey and Christopher Daniels versus the American Dragon. All a part of the same round robin tournament, obviously. We also had SAT versus Red and Brian XL versus Divine Storm. We had Spanky versus Jay Briscoe, Paul London versus Chris Marvel, Natural Born Sinners versus Boogie Nights, Xavier versus James Moritato, who was Nunzio in WWE and Little Guido in ECW. Sorry if I pronounced his name wrong. I'm sure it says James Moritato. I don't know, guys. you know who I'm on about anyway. Joey Matthews and Christian York versus C.W. Anderson and Elax. Elax, yes. Also featuring the Hit Squad in action. Yes. So let's talk about this a bit more then. So the three matches I enjoyed on this, from third to first. So third favourite match, and this doesn't come to any surprise what all these matches are going to be. I did consider doing the other ones as well. There are some good other matches, but these were honestly my three favourite matches. So third place, Christopher Daniels versus the American Dragon, and this is the one that kicked off the pay-per-view. It's very good, very technical, lots of good grapple holds, submission holds, as you would expect from both of these guys. Very good, entertaining stuff. I really enjoyed that. Second favourite was Lukey versus Christopher Daniels. Those two put on a very good match as well, but I wasn't happy with with how Christopher Daniels' attitude was after the match. It kind of disappointed me a little bit, I guess. So that's why I moved that to second, but it was a very entertaining match. But not as good as the first, my first pick, which was the main event, American Dragon versus Lukey, with special guest referee Ken Shamrock. Absolutely awesome match. Very long match as well. I think it went on for over half an hour, but well worth it. And the time, it did fly. It did seem to fly, but I didn't realize it was as long as that. But yeah, by all means, check all of this tournament out. Very good indeed. So pros and cons then. At the beginning of the pay-per-view, we are treated to the Code of Honor list of rules, which I felt like was a nice touch. It appears in like a graphic, and just goes down the whole list of their rules and everything. And I really like that. It's a good idea, especially if you're new to Ring of Honor at the time or now even, and it explains how their company policy works, which is really nice and really cool. I absolutely loved the round robin tournament. All the matches were cool, and Ring of Honor did well to choose arguably the best 3 wrestlers in the company at the time. If only we could have had a 4th man to this tournament in a fantasy warfare kind of way. I would have added AJ Styles. Imagine that for a round robin tournament if he was with Lukey, Christopher Daniels, and the American Dragon. That would be awesome, wouldn't it, guys? Also, there's a lot of very strong and offensive language during this event. So I thought I'd give you guys a heads up on that, just in case a few of you don't tolerate that kind of thing. But it's in there anyway. It was good to see some familiar faces, bringing back good memories for me. Joey Matthews, Brian Spanky Kendrick, and Homicide, to name a few. But yeah, that's my pros. My cons: lots of homosexual innuendo and offensive language. We had a wrestler named Prince Nana dragging his valet by her hair to the locker room after his match. That was uncomfortable for me to watch, but that's just me, guys. That's my opinion on that. I don't know how you guys would view that, but I didn't find it cool. The commentary team wouldn't be able to get away with half the shit they were saying if this was 2022, not 2002. It's amazing how the world of wrestling has changed within the past 20 years. The action was called by Eric Garguelo, I think his name is. I think I pronounced that right, and Steve Corino. But yeah, they're my only cons. There's not many cons. Conclusion then. So I think this was a great way to follow up Ring of Honor's debut pay-per-view, which was that one there. The era of Honor begins. Sorry, guys. I did review that last year. If you fancy checking that one out as well, guys, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. I enjoyed watching it. If you can look past some of the offensive stuff on here, this is a great pay-per-view, I personally think. I'm looking forward to adding more Ring of Honor titles to my DVD collection. I'm missing just one from 2002 at the moment. Hope to get that as soon as I can. My good friend Nathan the Wrestling Guy has been busy with his Ring of Honor collection as well as of late, and he has picked up some absolute gems. If you guys wanted to go and check his channel out as well, be much appreciated. I look forward to the next pay-per-view after this one now, and that will be a Night of Appreciation. You can see there in the background, which should be cool. If the first 2 pay-per-views are anything to go by, as I said, I really enjoyed these 2. So I say give it a watch, guys. It's great fun. Fucking awesome tournament as well. Absolutely amazing tournament. And you know what I'm like with tournaments. I always say it every time. I'm a sucker for them. But yes, overall, I give this a 9 out of 10 score. Brilliant ROH pay-per-view. Definitely love to revisit that again sometime, and I will do in the future. But I'm hoping to work through every Ring of Honor pay-per-view eventually first before I end up going back to them again. But yes, it's that good, it's worth revisiting just for the tournament on its own. All 3 of those participants put on a hell of a show for the crowd and the audience at home. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that, guys. Yes, so 9 out of 10. Please feel free to like, subscribe, drop me a comment if you want as well. And as always, stay safe, take good care of yourselves. I'll see you again next week, guys. Peace.